Ian McCallum once wrote that a loss of wildness and a loss of soul are the same thing. Our creativity suffers, and so do our relationships. Anyone who vaguely understands the significance of a walkabout, or who longs for the chilling night call of the spotted hyena, or the shape and shade of the umbrella thorn tree, will know that restlessness. I've become restless, and tomorrow I'm going home to cure it. Back to the wild, back to the heart of Kruger. We have arrived. I've just set up camp at Maroela campsite. It really does feel like home, and I think I know why. Maybe I'll get into that a little bit later on, but I just couldn't wait to get out for an afternoon drive. I think you already know what I'm going to say. It's a good opportunity to just get the eyes, ears, nose, heart tuned in, wash off the city and start reabsorbing the beautiful African bushveld. Just arrived back at camp to find that someone has placed or gifted me a table and a chair. So it looks like we're going luxury for the next 3 nights here at Maroela camp. But man, people are just friendly out in the bush. If you know, you know. I can't recall a single day in the bush where I wasn't excited to wake up. Not knowing what the day has in store for you makes you feel alive. I can't wait for the sun to rise tomorrow. Well, that is just an incredible way to start this journey. I had the idea of, or the hope of seeing a white lion on this trip, and there it was with all its brothers and sisters. Hopefully this afternoon these lions will still be around and maybe we'll get a reunion with the adults and the cubs. Gonna continue with plan A. Let's keep going down towards Chikwane picnic spot. Man, as this morning's gone on, well, it's afternoon now, my mind has gone to absolute trash. And I knew something like this would happen. I was nervous before I came here. I get this unsettling feeling in my stomach, and it only happens with Kruger. I don't know why. This voice in my head that keeps telling me, I don't know, you are incompetent at what you are doing here, and it won't keep quiet. And it takes away from creativity and doing what I'm trying to do here and show the world how beautiful nature is, to put it simply. See, that's why it's so ridiculous. I've had such a great day. And I'm not looking for any kind of pity or compliments or anything like that. I'm just trying to just kind of let you into my world. So, in the fantastical, ideal world, what would happen this afternoon is, on the way back to camp, find the cubs. They are there, the white cub is there, the rest of them, they're all playing, and then suddenly one of the mothers arrives, and there's this beautiful moment of reunion. So all the cubs are all frolicking and making cute sounds. That is my dream sighting right now. Let me tell you why. 5 years ago, I was guiding in a small, unfenced camp just a few kilometers away in Timbavati.
Good morning.
During my time there, I was fortunate enough to spend a lot of time with lions. I mean, a lot of time. One of my fondest memories was seeing 2 of the only 3 existing wild white lions at the time. Now, there are 4. The little white princess I saw 5 years ago is all grown up, and there's a new little white lion in the pride. To be able to see this special pride of lions in the open area is a real privilege, and it takes me right back to that same feeling of pure joy I had in 2019. Okay, 3 lionesses walking down the road straight towards me. I'm gonna give them lots of space to walk into. Oh my gosh. Did I just manifest that? Some old beliefs showed up today. An imposter. They had to be acknowledged. Something I learned last year helps me make them disappear. If a belief feels heavy or it's weighing you down, it's either not yours or it isn't true. Often it's both. The truth weighs nothing. Morning. So yesterday we went south towards Chikwane. Today I'm feeling east and a little bit north towards Timbavati picnic spot. We'll see what we see along the way. We'll be hugging the Timbavati river for most of the way, and then we'll take it from there. Probably head to Satara for a coffee. Today's looking a lot clearer. There's not many clouds. It should be a bit warmer, so we need to try take advantage of the first few hours of the day. Pretty sure that was a decent sized black mamba. Hey bro. It's just to kind of give you an idea. Down that way is a bunch of campsites along the fence that look over the Timbavati river. I opted for a little more privacy away from everyone camping on the river, and I think that paid off because I figured out that Zondi, the camp manager, hooked me up with this table. What a legend. Probably the cleanest and most well looked after ablutions by far in Kruger National Park, at least that I've seen. It's worth mentioning as well that there is a deep freeze, even a couple of stoves and a microwave if you want to do some proper cooking. It's definitely warmed up today, so I'm not expecting much until later on, but fingers crossed. don't know if you could hear that. That's a lion roaring. I have 8 minutes to check this out. From right here. Not today, guys. But that makes me very excited for the morning. It's good to know that there's lions still in the area. Obviously they move around, but it just gives me that extra bit of hope. Every little moment today seemed to be responsible for the next, or at least the experience of it. Each tiny change creating its own web of infinite timelines. How does the black mamba pausing to look at me change the course of its day, or even the rest of its life? Does a mongoose now live to see another day? Is that why the butterfly lands on me? And why was that mamba not meant to be filmed? These patterns of interconnection feel easier to notice in the savannah. But are they easier to accept? Lions are calling. Let's get out of here. It is moving day. We are heading east, deeper into Kruger National Park towards Satara. I'm going to zigzag my way there, hopefully come across some special things along the way. I find that often in those situations it's good to just kind of hang back, don't get involved in the chaos, and let things unfold from there. And very often things kind of just work out very nicely if you're willing to be a little bit patient. In that case it just worked out so nicely. Time to find a shady camp spot. I think it's going to be important. We are going to be in the high 30s for the next few days. Man, I don't know. Shade looks kind of limited here. I thought I was clever by getting here fairly early for check-in, but looks like all the decent spots are taken all the way along the fence and the most shady spots. So we're just doing a little bit of a recce is what we call it. We have a setup. Very cool to see some cheetahs, but unfortunately they are a mile off the road and it is currently 37 degrees. They are not getting up anytime soon. Grateful to see them, but we carry on. Sitting at Satara today had me observing people rather than animals, a continuous stream of moments between total strangers from different parts of the world. That interconnectedness, it's well and truly alive in human nature. I'm wondering if people are just more kind in the bush, or if I'm only noticing it here. I hope it's the latter, and if so, I want to practice seeing that everywhere I go. I messed up. So, since the age of about 25, I have to take a little allergy tablet every day. And if I don't, then within a couple of days I start getting like these itchy welts like on my arms and on my head. It's just so weird. And yeah, I messed up. I didn't bring enough of that. So I have to drive out of the park into town. I'm going to pop into Hoedspruit. Although people are kind here, I'm not too keen on the idea of walking around asking strangers for pills. Let's get back to the bush. To be completely honest with you, I'm feeling so tired. It's half an hour till gate close time. Just gonna head back to camp and relax for the evening. I don't have anything significant to write, other than 12 hours of driving today wasn't the smartest idea. I think I'm just gonna stay out the whole day. Tomorrow's the last full day on this journey. Where did the time go? The plan is, at least for the beginning of this morning, is to do the Gudzani loop, which will take us around east and back down towards the Nwanetsi. So I'm sure you can tell exactly why those marabou stalks are a part of the so-called ugly five. Another thing that does not help their case at all is that they poo on their own legs. I'm sure you can see there the white all the way down those long legs. Birds will lose and gain heat from their legs and their bills. Thermoregulation is what we call it. On a hot day, they'll poo on their legs and that'll help them stay cool. I don't like the concept of the ugly five. Pretty sure those animals have great personalities. And just a side note, that white in bird poo is not actually poo, it's uric acid. As in birds, it just becomes like a big mixture. So there's something you can talk about at the dinner table. I'll leave you with the final drive, along with the 5 things I've realized on this journey. It's all perfectly balanced. There are an infinite amount of possible outcomes, of which I have very little control over. Every little moment can be for the greater good of everything involved, even if it doesn't seem like it at the time.
Hey, bro.
Remembering that is allowing me to become present and enjoy the ride. Most people are kind. If I can see it somewhere, I can see it everywhere.
Thank you.
It's a choice. Thank it. If a belief is weighing you down, that's the first sign that it's either not yours or it's not true. Acknowledge it, thank it for showing you what isn't, and choose a different narrative. Has to be acknowledged. If I can see it and feel it, that's already set things in motion.
Now just manifest that.
But here's the difficult part. To take action while truly letting go of any expectations can bring it to life. And finally, I'm remembering that it's no coincidence the Wild Wild logo features a pair of eagles.
Yeah, it's time to go home.
Although these trips are lonely at times, leaning into that discomfort is bringing with it a process of discovery I never thought was possible. For that, I'm extremely grateful.